Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Green Zero here with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, we are back here again, and I found this replay on the system a little bit back. It was posted probably a few weeks ago, and I think it got a little bit overlooked, and I want to jump in and cast it because it's got bike-RUsh+ownz and Wookibert, and I was having a bit of trouble finding footage. That's why I've gone back to get a little bit of an older one, but nonetheless, more videos will be coming. But we're going to jump into this game because I want to see what happens. We're on Twisted Rift. And if we jump over onto the right hand side, we're going to see bike-RUsh+ownz. That's right, it's Bark, and he is going to be playing as a screen faction. This is a random mirror, so neither side knows what faction they are, but Bike has drawn Reaper 17, so we'll have to see what he's going to do with that. Meanwhile, over the other side, Wookibert is Vanilla Nod versus Reaper 17. Oh, it's going to be tight, this one here. Obviously, Wookibert loves his Nod, so he's going to be able to get his spike nice and easy. Really, there's not much you can do about the factions getting their spikes. Bike can capture his straight away because he doesn't require silos, whereas Wookibert has to wait for that ref placement. And oh, that was tight. That was real tight. But you can see there the ref just got down as the engineer was going. And a lot of players will do that. They'll select their engineer and order them into the spike a few seconds before they place their ref, because there is a delay. They have to sit there for a few seconds before they can capture it. That's something that was put in from Tiberium Wars, because in Tiberium Wars, insta-capturing was just a pain because people would lose their MCVs instantaneously, and people would rush APCs as well. With engineers, we have a War Factory down. Buggy is coming out because Wookibert, to be honest, only has one scout, and it's just to protect his base here. Bike-RUsh, almost got him Bark and Bike-RUsh at the same time. Bike-RUsh is going to be going just for eco. He's not rushing or anything like that. He's going to be going for another corruptor, no, another refinery, far out. What am I talking about? But anyway, Reaper 17 obviously have some very powerful rushes. The dev core rush is extremely potent from them and things like that. But it is a big map. I mean, Rift is counted as a big map, so to cross the map with dev core is a big ask. And if he's against a Nod faction, if the Nod player rushes, he can probably go around, destroy harvesters, and then even have enough time to get back and defend. So that will work out just fine for them. But Bike is going to expand to the north field. Wookibert probably going to the south field. Yep, cool. That's where you expect them to expand. Sometimes they'll expand across the pond here. It allows you to take the blue tip really easily and then transition your harvesters to that area. A lot of things you can do on Twisted Rift. But Wookibert is going straight for the blue Tiberium, and this is fine. He's got stealth harvesters, so bike-RUsh isn't going to be able to see this at all, even if a buzzer scout rocks up here to see what's going on. bike-RUsh is actually sending a harvester unescorted. No way he's got Seeger tanks coming. Now this could be a problem for Wookibert because Seeger tanks obviously will be able to reveal the stealth. Now he needs to pick up as much blue Tiberium crystal as possible and get out of here. Does he have any defenses coming? He has some bikes coming, so he might be able to just fend off this one Seeger tank, but I guarantee you there's probably going to be more than one Seeger tank coming, and it looks like these guys are going to be sharing Tib. The Seeger tank is actually going for the buggy. He might want to target the bikes, and now he has to switch targets. Bike actually pulls his harvester back. Almost no blue Tiberium in there at all. That is not worth it. Wookibert gets half a tank, which, you know, well, it's better than bike-RUsh, considering he's not really going to lose any units at all. I don't think he lost a bike. bike-RUsh did split his damage there. He might want to target down the damaged bike, and he does. He switches targets right then. Does he get another one? No, he's not going to get another one. Two Seeger tanks fall. He should be able to get that, get rid of that buzzer swarm there. He might actually lose another bike here. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. Did Bike come back? No, he didn't come back. So these guys just skirmishing over the blue tib field, and I mean this happens a lot on maps like this where you have that blue tib, and it's really early to go for blue tib. There's only one load of Tiberium there at this point in time, and he's actually calling in the repair drones to camp Wookibert's base. Wow, this is gutsy. He's actually going to roll in now. He called in the repair drones, so he's actually going to target the lightning spike down first, which is probably a good idea because that can't benefit from the repair drones. Only the Seeger tanks can. So he's gotten rid of them now. He's got War Factory for repairs here. The bikes are moving around. He should be able to get a Seeger tank. This is a great defense from Wookibert. Very aggressive from bike-RUsh, but I don't think it's going to work out. The repair drones are now in a situation where the Seeger tanks cannot benefit from them. They have to move in here now. More repair drones being spawned. Wookibert just microing the tanks around the War Factory. He may actually lose this one here. He's not microing it well enough. There is actually, oh, he went veteran. Fire, that was quick. He's got a veteran one there. Can he get it around the War Factory? No, he cannot. There's two Scorpion tanks here now. He's going to have to micro them around because, yeah, the Seeger tanks will actually beat them. Another Seeger tank does fall. Nice micro there by Wookibert to get around the War Factory, and the repair drone support power will only last a little while longer, and he should be fine. He might actually be able to get another Scorpion tank. He will do so, but another Seeger tank falls. He's got more Scorpion tanks. There must be a second War Factory, or am I just seeing things? I'm not quite sure. There might be one of the expansion, but all the action is focused here at the moment. More bikes rocking up, and buggies and Scorpion tanks. Wookibert does have a decent amount of vehicles here, so I'm assuming there must be a War Factory somewhere. There is. Oh, he's got double ref down here. Wow, he really ecoed hard out of that. And he's actually done a great job of defending and ecoing at the same time. And macro, Wookibert is on top of things. We'll have to see what bike-RUsh can show for it. bike-RUsh the same as well, so these players right on point with both their micro and their macro in this game here. bike-RUsh even transitioning harvesters. He's got 4 down here, which is still plenty, but he transitioned 2 more, so he's actually got 5 and 2 on the expansion. Putting some disintegrator squads, which is really good to defend your Tiberian field, because if they get crushed, they'll do damage, and they'll do great damage to tank units as well. There are some buggies coming. There's only 2 bikes, nothing threatening. Wookibert is moving down here with some Scorpion tanks as well. The buggies will come forward. They'll be able to pick those off, but a photon cannon comes down, which is very nice. A photon cannon is very difficult to remove for the Nod player, just because it's got a lot of health and its DPS. Well, it doesn't have a very high rate of fire, but it does a lot of damage. Meanwhile, these Scorpion tanks coming in, and this is very nice, because, I mean, Bike has to respond to this. He's going to lose an extractor, a refinery. No, far out. He is going to lose a power plant. It's called a reactor, I believe, for the Scrin faction. So he does lose one, but he pays for it as 1 Scorpion tank. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's basically worth the same cost. bike-RUsh will have to rebuild that. Yes, it's a reactor. But the bike buggy, meanwhile, is actually moving around here. This is good for Wookibert because he has a small tank force. Well, 4 tanks, not exactly a force or anything like that. But he's got a bike buggy still at his disposal. He's probably going to be going for more. No, he's actually going for a tech center. Sells off the war factory. He's got some flame tanks here. He's got a second flame tank already on the way. He's sending them around the corner. Does he have any up the top? No, I can't see any there at the moment. The bike buggy is vying for position. There's 3 buggies there. There's not enough disintegrator squads. There's a few Seeker tanks responding now, and there's Mechapedes, which is not good. He's not going to be enjoying that. The bike should just be able to snipe down the Seeker tank. They go straight for it. First Seeker tank is down. They should be able to get the second one. Buggy's actually tanking the damage, which is great for Wookibert, and he takes out a second Seeker tank. Should be able to get a third Seeker tank. I think he's trying to leave. Is he trying to go around? He wants to get that Mechapede. He gets some good shots on the head of that Mechapede. Does not actually die. He could probably kill it and then delay the expansion from bike-RUsh, but no, Wookibert is pulling back. There's a disintegrator squad here fighting tanks, but Wookibert hasn't realized that he's going to lose tanks there. But bike-RUsh does pull back. That Mechapede pretty badly damaged there. These Scorpion tanks not actually realizing they are now. They're moving up here, but what do you call it? The Mechapede should be able to dispatch them. He should try to target the head at the moment. The bikes come in. They should be able to snipe one down. They actually target the undamaged Mechapede. So there's 2 Mechapedes. Their head segment is probably quite badly damaged. They are bleeding. They will need some repairs, or they'll go down quite quickly. A few units up here. A flame tank comes in. Is it on hold fire? It's on hold fire. No, it's not on hold fire. There we go. So he kills all that. So that was not a problem for that flame tank there. There should be another flame tank somewhere else. There's got to be a flame tank down here somewhere. Oh, I don't know where he sent them. Oh, it's over here. He's getting the tech center. He gets the tech center. Yes, he does. And that is a big blow for bike-RUsh. He only got the shield upgrade. And there's only 1 tripod, probably 2 tripods. No, 3. He's got 3. Wow, 4. He got 4 out. He does dispatch the other flame tank. So Wookibert did some serious damage. I mean, bike-RUsh is going to be obviously slowed down by that. I think he's going for another tech center straight away. He's not going to worry about trying to go for any more eco. Meanwhile, Wookibert has got a ref down. They're actually pretty even because a Redeemer is out by Wookibert. And these guys have done crazy well on the economy and the macro in this game. And the engagements they had at the start was pretty intense. We have avatars coming out now, a very cheap tier 3 armor unit, only $2,200, and they're recoverable. And they will actually defeat tripods once they have numbers. Their beam is actually really powerful against 1 individual unit. And he's actually got 5, he's got 6 avatars here. Man, he is rocking these, and he's got a Redeemer, and it's stealth. Though I'd have the Redeemer with the avatars, make it a power force here, and make sure the bike buggy do the rest. But bike-RUsh might have to get some air up for that to respond. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do about that. There is Mechapedes coming now. The Redeemer should be able to get a shot on the head if he's focusing. Rage Gen goes off, and now he can just pick them apart. Headshot straight away. Should be able to get the other one. It stopped moving because it's Rage. Can't give him orders. Bam. Both those Mechapedes cleaned up, but I don't think bike-RUsh intended to go very heavy. You can see he's got Disintegrators and Shard Walkers just because he obviously lost his tech center. He needed to build something. But these avatars now are engaging, and they've found a few of these guys, immediately snipe down a tripod. He does stasis them. There are 6 avatars in the stasis. There's 2 more here. This other one is pulling back to the war factory. He's going to need some kind of anti-infantry because there are a decent amount of disintegrator squads closing here now. But to be honest, is the Redeemer coming? There's an obelisk here. He needs some anti-infantry, and once this stasis wears off, I don't think bike-RUsh can defeat this. He's going to immediately kill that tripod, and if he's focusing, and he does straight away, snipes it down, should be able to snipe down the second one as well, and he's going to be able to get, no, he turns around, oh, I'm not sure about this, he should have fought that one there, he's almost got that tripod, 1 more shot, but he is going to be able to save a decent amount of these avatars. Of course, avatars do have a lot of health on them. and he will be focusing down. And again, once his tripods go down, surprisingly didn't actually manage to finish that one off. Once he's killed the tripods, of course, the shard walkers aren't going to be able to really do anything against this kind of armor. That avatar very badly damaged right there. He should turn around and fight right now because yeah, he's got so much power and he's got a good base defense here. Opening sprawling engagement. That lightning spike's probably just to draw fire right now. But the avatars now, there is an obelisk here, and bike-RUsh will probably lose the remainder of his force. So Rage Gen does go off, the Redeemer's on the right-hand side. We won't pay too much attention to that. No, not quite. A lot of shock troopers coming out, and the tripods finally fall. Wookibert took a long time to kill those, and he will actually be going in for the crush here. He doesn't even want to fire at those, but it doesn't matter. He's going to kill everything that's here. Buggy's coming out now. Might want to get laser capacitors to help with that, but he's going to be able to clean up the husks. Some of those guys going down. Oh, he actually kills all those simulators all over the place here, but they don't have stealth detection. The Raider buggies don't have stealth detection because they're only nod ones. And we have shock troopers, not quite fully upgraded. He's missing blink packs or shock. What are they called? Yeah, blink packs. Yeah, blink packs. But nonetheless, bike-RUsh trying to go for that kind of move because obviously he's up against a lot of avatars, and they will be great against avatars. But now that Wookibert's caught onto it and survived that attack, he's going to be okay. Redeemer is here. He will be revealed momentarily. Yeah, the infantry can reveal the stealth once they make contact with it. And he will actually be turning around here, taking a lot of damage. Look at the damage he's taking from that. That is a crazy amount of damage, and he can't get away. There's a buzzer swarm here. He needs to snipe that. But oh, cloaking field comes down, but it doesn't affect heavy infantry that well. And you can see there, they pretty much all survive. And that Venom is like, yep, cool. They can actually shoot air. So that's interesting. He's really spammed those. He's still continuing to spam them out. So I mean, if you travel 59, that's great, but he does teleport forward now. He teleports over here. This avatar is as good as dead, but yeah, the cloaking field did basically nothing. He needs more venoms. He needs some kind of anti-infantry. He needs lasers, I think, because these shock troopers, yeah, they're very slow, but they're just ripping this apart now. Elite Buggy immediately gets killed, and he can't really engage until he's got enough. There are the venoms here, but there's just not enough of them. There is a militant squad in here, which is going to start going to town on these guys, but oh, geez, that went down pretty quickly, and he's got a heroic... He has a heroic squad there. Oh my god, he got a heroic squad quite quickly. And he is just walking over here now. Wookibert, is he getting venoms? He's got venoms, but he's going double venom, but he doesn't have laser capacitors. And I think this could be a problem. If he has enough venoms, he can overwhelm this. A few Ravager squads coming in as well. I think they're from either sold off structures. He may have built a few of those actually. But he will be coming in. Venom's trying to attack here now, but there's just not enough of them. There's only 3, and they will be instantly sniped down. Again, that's like plasma disc launchers here. Look out, Wookibert, I'm not sure what he's doing there, but he needs to watch out. He actually goes around and snipes the engineers, which is very well done, preventing those husks from being recovered, and bike-RUsh just being bike-RUsh like he normally is. Going for a hexapod now. Engagement is over here. Militant squads will be easily destroyed, but bike-RUsh has actually got a lot of control with just those units there. More venoms moving out. Is he getting laser capacitors? No, he's not getting laser capacitors. Oh man, I think he feels maybe he can overwhelm that without it, but laser capacitors is a good upgrade versus Scrid nonetheless. Flying up to that storm column is not a good idea. More venoms getting destroyed. I mean, they're kind of an expendable unit, but still at the same time, you don't want to just be throwing them away in vast numbers because, you know, 900 bucks each. They're more than a Scorpion tank, so again, he'll want to be careful. He's got a few of them now. He has double air tower. No, he's only got single air tower. He sold one off. Not sure what happened to his MCV. It's actually here, sorry, right in front of me. He's obviously trying to go for this field, but there's actually nothing there, so that's not going to help him one bit. Has to deploy because there is a lightning spike there, and he laser fences himself up. Maybe he's just getting ready to defend himself against any more harassment on this field. Put down more shredder turrets, and he will be putting down more shredder turrets. Venoms are here. Some of the units teleport in, and bike-RUsh split his force up then, and that might have been a mistake because now it's enabled the venoms to actually kill a big chunk of those. The remainder will teleport away. You can see there's still a fair few there, but nonetheless, that was probably a good move there from Wookibert there, or a bad move there from Bike. Flame tanks coming back out again. They're going to be a pain. They always are. Big group of avatars moving through the middle of the map, and again, if he gets laser venoms with avatars, that's all he needs to basically win this game, I reckon. It's almost not possible for bike-RUsh to stop that with what he's got, because he's really only got a hexapod and these shock troopers, and that's it. And he's actually getting torn up. Oh, he's getting torn up here now. The venoms do formation move, which is great. They will be actually taking a lot of damage. He turns around, he targets a drone ship, which was not a good idea. He probably could have cleaned that all up, but now he's lost all of his venom, so obviously microing elsewhere. Another venom rushes in. But he is going to be going down straight away. The Redeemer does rage gen. It is actually crushing harvesters in this field. It is stealth, so Wookibert being a real pain with that. Rage gen causing him to fire his own units, crushes more harvesters, and now he's out of there. He's leaving the battle. The hexapod is here, but it's a Reaper 17 hexapod. To be honest, tripods are pretty much better, but I guess he needs a big meat shield. We got a battle marker down here. Flame tanks are tearing apart this base. It is gone already, and they are moving into this base. There's nothing here to stop these flame tanks. bike-RUsh is in all sorts of trouble. He is in all sorts of trouble now, and all his reactors are going to go down. These flame tanks are just going to rip him to pieces. He's got some units responding. He forces the sell. I mean, there's nothing much he can do there. He's going to have to sell. There's nothing else that he could have hoped for. Meanwhile, more Venoms getting picked off over here. Redeemer is up there. We have the avatars here standing behind the minefield, just trying to survive here. The flame tanks will be moving through. One of them gets sniped down. The other one will be getting sniped down momentarily, getting blocked by the corruptors. And he cleans those up. But bike-RUsh in a lot of trouble. The drone platform is over here, but the MCV is actually pretty close to it. But there's almost no Tiberium left on this field, on this map. Sorry. So every field is dry. This one's got a little bit of crystal, and that's basically it. But it looks like Wookibert is coalescing his forces here. Does he have laser capacitors? No, he does not. He could probably just sell off all of his tech if he wants to and just keep building Venoms if he needs the cash. But we'll have to see how that goes. He's got a lot of stuff he could actually sell off. He's got a lot of harvesters as well. Maybe even bring some of those along for it to draw fire. You never know. He's got a lot of Sea. Rage gen goes off. It's a good rage gen. It will cause a lot of damage. He will take a few shots to this storm column as well. The avatars now are moving forward, and there's not much bike-RUsh can hope to achieve. He's going to have to use the phase. Oh, he actually uses stasis, so that's still pretty good. He has actually shard launchers upgrade on the missile batteries, but not really necessary. I mean, the Venoms just have literally no armor, so he doesn't really need to be using that kind of upgrade. He will be killing off some of these shock squads, and he will be killing those. A few of them, I believe, have teleported away, to the back. But nonetheless, the hexapod is here, and it will be going for a crush. Wookibert needs to move these avatars. Oh my god. Oh, that could have been disastrous. He has lost 2 to a crush already. The Redeemer is close. Oh, geez, I don't think it's time to turn around just yet, Wookibert. He's got 5. He can turn around now, but he is actually ranging this. And these Venoms, immediately recognize, hang on, we need to actually go for those shock troopers. He's actually just walking around with a lot of these avatars. They should be shooting. I mean, the hexapod can only crush 1 at a time. And meanwhile, these guys getting completely toasted. Aircraft getting destroyed here. Wookibert, I don't think he's making... Oh, he's just losing stuff in the retreat now. I don't think he made a very good decision there. And I'm a little bit critical, but to be honest, he could have destroyed the hexapod. He just decided it was safer to retreat. And he's got heroic shock trooper squads. The Venoms are all but gone. And he's in a lot of trouble now. He's actually falling back. These avatars are getting destroyed. The Redeemer is still alive. It still has a bit of health. He will be rage genning. He might want to just burn these infantry units down, and he will do so, and he will regain his stealth straight away because he's got a stealth field. And bike-RUsh is going to try to run after this. Does he have it on hold ground stance? He's actually going to reveal it now, but he is actually going to get crushed. Some of those units, he might have to get the flame unit going again because he's going to lose his Redeemer momentarily. Meanwhile, units are over here. This MCV is super vulnerable. These 4 avatars could be going to town. The Redeemer did fall. It did fall, and bike-RUsh is making shock troopers work, and he's actually recovered a avatar husk as well. But Wookibert, oh man, does he not see that base is right there? He knows it's there. He knows it's right there, but he hasn't done anything about it. His MCV is over here. He's actually refining on this field, which is very nice, of course. But at the end of the day, he's going to need to defend this attack now. He's back. I just felt that Wookibert had the units that he needed to win that fight, and I just felt that he chose his engagement a little poorly there. And now bike-RUsh does have the advantage in this game. He's got a hexapod. He doesn't have much else. I mean, he's got scattered infantry, a few corruptors, and an avatar, which is enough to bolster the force of this hexapod enough to make it, an effective attack. But he's actually going down here. Maybe he realizes that Wookibert is there. The MCV will be packing up, and he does see it, so he can't even cloak it now because he'll probably just find it. And yeah, he sells it straight away. He realizes that that's not going to happen. And he sells it off, so he loses his MCV. Hopefully he's got a war factory. He better have one. Yeah, he does have the Redeemer engineering facility. The Redeemer will be coming back out again, getting repairs on this avatar. Sells off this base as well. The Harvester will escape. There's no stealth detection here, but there is now, so he's actually going to be able to destroy that. bike-RUsh on top of things. Again, if Wookibert pulled the Harvester away, he could have waited for them to leave and then just harvested and go. There's actually another one there. I did not even see that there. Okay, so there's another one dying. bike-RUsh will move into this field now to reclaim that Tiberium. There's a little bit of Tiberium here. He is leeching, so that's good for him. Wookibert needs to stop that. I think maybe some stealth tanks would assist him to clean that up, because Wookibert just doesn't have any late game upgrades, and I think that's killing him as well. I think he should have fixed this a long time ago. There's no actual double A turrets here now, so the Venoms will be coming in. They will be able to kill. No, not quite. They don't get the heroic squad, and of course they'll just regain their health now. He did kill one squad members, which is great, so that's going to be okay for him. Teleporting these guys around where they're teleporting over here. So yeah, infantry, screen infantry will actually be healed by the warp sphere, because reconstruction drones heal everything. But nonetheless, Wookibert now going to have to make... He's actually going for vertigo bombers. He's got 2 of them. I think 2's probably enough just to support, just to bomb the corruptors, I think is really all he needs them for. And he's got 5 avatars still remaining, and the Redeemer is out. But this game going really late game. I'm surprised this hasn't reached the popular replays tab. It is super tight here right now. And bike-RUsh probably could sell off some of these structures here, but he is leeching over here. He's leeching this field, and this is a problem because he is getting more Tiberium, which means his force is going to get bolstered. And he does actually... Oh, nice shot there from Wookibert. Gets 3 Corruptors. So that was really good. So 3 Corruptors get killed straight away. That's going to be less repair for the Hexapod. And look at that. We'll take out the Buzzer Swarm. And the infantry stealth detection in this game has been key for bike-RUsh. I'm not sure what happened there. Looks like the Venoms revealed a Harvester, which... was under the control of bike-RUsh, so maybe he captured a refinery or something that we didn't see. Venoms are here. They are a little bit bunched up. He might just want to spread them a little bit thin to go down with 1 shot, but again, the Venoms are a good idea, but there's just no laser capacitors. There's not enough force, and that's frustrating. I think we've probably seen at least 40 to 50 Venoms be destroyed in this game, and bike-RUsh still has a significant presence with these shock troopers. It's just so effective. He's making them so effective. Battle marker is down here, and it looks like bike-RUsh, he actually captured the operations center, so he's got control of that. And Wookibert's going to have to do something about that now, because I don't believe he has an MCV out, which means he's going to have to fence this. He actually doesn't have a tech center, so he needs to sell something, because if that goes down, he's in big trouble. And he will be bombing that. Shard launchers is there. Will he lose? Oh, that was so important that he lost that. Oh, because he cannot rebuild that. And he does force the sell off here. This is a problem because bike-RUsh has build radius, and if this structure goes down, it cannot be fenced. If it gets captured, he's not going to be able to do a lot. And Wookibert just has been defeated. Did I miss something? Did I miss something there? I'm going to have to go back and watch that. And so basically while that happened, it looks like Bike cloaked his hexapod and just went in and crushed everything that Wookibert had, resulting in Wookibert surrendering there. So bad luck for Wookibert, because Wookibert had a significant army, and I don't know what happened to it, but Wookibert, I think, just out of frustration, has thrown that game. So we'll be going back and I'll be checking that out just to make sure that was the case. But anyway, 21-minute game here, so against Wookibert and bike-RUsh+ownz. So Wookibert actually below on the economy. I guess Screen does get naturally more money. But yeah, what can I say about that game? Very tight, very good opening, very good mid-game, very good late game. Wookibert could have had it, I reckon. I reckon he could have had it. It's easy for me to say that and for us to say that, but yeah, some of those engagements, he just could have done a lot more damage and even won some of those engagements, but unfortunately not to be. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy this video. I'm Green Zero. Stay tuned to my channel, and I'll bring you some more videos as soon as possible.